Is this the single best supplement for brain health? It has been linked to better memory and better cognition and even better brain energy, but is it mostly hype or is it real? I'm Dr. Austin Perlmutter. If this is interesting to you, make sure you're following this channel. Today we're talking about creatine, which is probably the single most popular brain health supplement on the market right now. Creatine is nothing new. It was discovered in 1832. It's long been used by athletes for muscle strength as well as fitness, but creatine has recently emerged as a top contender for the most interesting brain boosting supplement. Now, for quick background here, creatine is naturally found in our bodies. It's made out of glycine, arginine, and methionine. It's found in animal-based foods, but when we supplement with creatine, we increase our levels up to 50-fold higher than what we might get from diet alone. Creatine supplementation has been linked to a number of benefits to brain health. And even though there were some concerns for certain populations like women and people with kidney disease, those seems maybe not as significant as they once did. However, if we're thinking about what creatine actually does, creatine seems to help regenerate a molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is the central energy currency of our bodies and our brains. And this is one of the reasons why people have linked creatine supplementation to benefits in people who are energy deprived, for example, in people who have not had enough sleep. Now, in terms of analyzing the research, there are data showing that in healthy adults, there are benefits to creatine supplementation at doses between 5 grams to 10 grams and even higher. However, we don't have massive data sets yet, nothing like what we might see for a drug trial. There are also considerations in terms of the quality of creatine. So especially if you're purchasing from an online supplement store, you do want to make sure that if you choose to purchase creatine, that you're purchasing from a reputable source and that it's third-party tested. Some other considerations here are, as always, every body is different. So generically to say that everybody needs creatine, probably not reasonable. In terms of dosing, what research indicates, as I mentioned, is around 5 grams is where you start to get those benefits in terms of the clinical data on brain health of creatine monohydrate. That's what this is here. But some recent research suggests a potential value to creatine hydrochloride, which you can consume far less of relative to creatine monohydrate. The bottom line to all of this is the research is interesting around creatine, specifically monohydrate, with a little bit around creatine hydrochloride. However, as always, you should talk to your practitioner and make sure that if you're going to take anything that is going to significantly influence your physiology, you know what you're doing. I'm Dr. Austin Perlmutter. If this was interesting to you, please let me know and follow this channel. I'll talk to you again.